There we go. Hello to all and welcome to Josie K Tarot's live YouTube podcast. I'm Josie K, and this is an area where we come and talk about the energy that Spirit is providing for the collective over the next month. So that's going to take us through to the end of April of 2023. I want to say a big thank you to those of you who have liked, shared, subscribed, to those of you who have donated, who've come to me for month-to-month readings, to those of you who have attended the live YouTube podcast. Thank you for all of your donations. Thank you for those who come to me for month-to-month readings, and to those who have been gifting these readings to others. Thank you to those people as well. All right, so I just want to quick go through some overall collective messages from Spirit. If these seem to nudge at you, resonate for you in some way, write them down and read them later. All right, now this is the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck by Stacey DeMarco. And we're just, again, going to go over the general messages for the next month as people come in. Thank you for the thumbs up. All right, so we have focus, right? Spirit is saying now is the time to focus on one's foundation. It's time for new paths this year in 2023 that will grow and prosper. I've heard from people very recently who have either stepped into a new path of career and they're a little bit anxious because you don't see what's unfolding, and Spirit's saying, ride the wave. We are helping you to go into the direction of a beautiful new path that will grow and develop, not only in the area of money and prosperity, but in the area of happiness. All right. We also have some who have just sent me some emails recently that they have met someone, and this is obviously a single person who is trying to make a decision, in some cases between two, who is very, very passionate about a connection that may have shown up spontaneously. So we've got spontaneous conversation or conversations here in the center of the reading. So if those messages seem to apply to you at this time, then Spirit's saying, keep listening. Surrender to the unexpected, right? Look at that, spontaneity, and we have the surrender and unexpected card. As something blossoms, right, with the number 33, which I am kind of seeing all over. So 3 is like the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, stepping in, helping to give fertile and creative energies to opportunities that are new, connections that are new. So as these things unfold, Spirit is nudging the collective to remember to give thanks to Spirit for helping you to get excited and to maybe actually, in some cases, take some form of action, right? So some have taken action to move into a new direction financially, career-wise, and so on. Others, there's a spontaneous conversation that kind of is blossoming here. And Spirit's saying, even though you may be conflicted about certain obstacles and challenges, is this what I want? Am I going to give too much of myself? That's what Spirit wants to talk a lot about today. So we have the acceptance card, right? Accepting one another, talking about one's foundation, building a foundation, right? Takes time. So there's a quick conversation, and then there is a call from Spirit to trust that you have the strength because of where you've been in the past to take all that experience at this time and decipher who you're going to bring into your journey with you and or who you are not. And I keep seeing the partnerships or alliances card. So this could be business partnerships that are new. This could be passionate partnerships. Here we go. Here comes the passion with the extreme card and the acceptance card right next to each other. Spirit's saying with number 34 and number 4, we are helping you to take authority over the manifestation of your foundation. So they're bringing the collective who are dating, even in the area of finance and career, this very beautiful energy, recognizing that your light is being seen and trusting that Spirit's bringing you this energy of balance. So there's connections with the new taking place, endings to old paths, and Spirit saying whatever your concerns are in the next month, the collective is very much being protected. Yeah, there's pleasure here, and then there's a need to love oneself, right? Self-respect is going to be like the powerful, self-respective feminines, right? Those whose heart is open but respect themselves. That's going to be a very attractive energy. So I find pleasure in the love of self because of what I've gone through. I'm reflecting on my resilience when it comes to a new beginning and what is coming to fruition. Spirit's opening a door, number 37. So your efforts indeed are leading some of the collective into the direction of triumph, even though it may not feel like it now. It's, all going to start to feel right if it hasn't already. Finding peace as wisdom comes in, applying free will, right? Taking the time to discern how you can grow, or if there is going to be further growth in connection to this passionate masculine, or this is you. So continue to create and work on your abundance, like Spirit always says, as you observe and research and trust that Spirit's trying to bring in a pure new journey. Like there's a rebirth here of, okay, I know that I needed to learn some things, and I am feeling this is in relationship. But I allowed some people to come in that I know I need to let go of. So there are some who are still holding on to the past, but I think what's really going to happen, and it's happening already again, with this spontaneous conversations. And again, this could be business as well. But now we have the dating card. So if you have been fearing getting out there and connecting with others, Spirit saying there will be a spontaneous conversation, if you don't know what this is already, where you're going to be wining and dining, or you're going to feel those energies of romance. In fact, Archangel Ariel is here saying your second chakra will be lit up, right? That chakra of passion and sensuality and creativity, all that is coming up from within. Okay, so what else? Conversations, and then thinking. Some, again, even if you're in a relationship, there is this energy of fear, thinking and constantly overthinking about some form of heartbreak, pain, separation, loss, lies, and deception. Yeah. So I think that's why Spirit's bringing in the Death card from the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason, saying that we've all gone through a very spiritual transformation, and now it is time to take the lessons and experiences and rise into that higher level of consciousness, a greater path of success. So we do have two really big cards here. So here we have the Deception card, smack dab in the middle of the reading, with the Attraction card. So there is a need in spirits with the collective who are in a passionate connection or are feeling these passionate, seductive energies. There is like this fear of deception, and Spirit saying we are helping for you to go through a transformation where you can really handle spontaneous conversations, and then take some time to think, to think about it, right? Because what happens is that temptation brings on the energies of seduction, which is falling in the relationship sector. But there are warnings about needing to assess a situation and to not become too attached right away. Okay. Yeah. So Divine Earth Keeper, hi. And Divine Earth Keeper says hello and blessings to all. Love my subscribers. They come in and they bless one another, and there's just kind words and messages that go back and forth. Now, should I be focused on the collective 1 month energy read here, and you have a question, put it in the chat session. And if I'm not paying attention, someone else will help guide you, because they're awesome when it comes to that. Josie, will you give me your opinion? Can I send you an email? Do you take super chat? All I know is that if you click on the $ box below and drag the button over to a minimum of $10, you can then put. You did it. Yeah. So I don't know if I had your question, if that is the same as super chat, but thank you for that donation, Divine Earth Keeper. Whoop, whoop. All right. So before we get into the thoughts position, then over the next couple weeks, especially, by the way, I keep seeing like teddy bear. So I don't know if someone's going to get the gift of a teddy bear or some form of stuffed animal or something over the next, if you haven't already, the next week or so. I mean, people are moving around, romance, passion, temptation, deception. It's all showing up here, but there's definitely a message to wait and determine, wait for revelations, and don't become too attached if you're single, right? All right, I got to get a drink of coffee. All right. That's someone else asking you that. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. The love within. Thank you for coming. Pardon me. I'm just so excited for this really good energy read today. Thank you for coming. And again, I don't know what super chat is, but I do know you can click on the $ box below here. And I don't know if they're all attached to Google Pay or what. If something doesn't work for you and you'd like a 1 month reading for a minimum of $10, just go to PayPal and enter my email address, which is josiek42@gmail.com. All right. And then come back in the chat session. Let me know your sign, which is yes, horoscope sign and your question or your concern. And then we'll do your reading after Divine Earth Keepers. All right. So Divine Earth Keeper, did you send me an email with a question? I'm just going to quick check my email over here. Maybe it's in PayPal. Is that where you put your question? Let me check that. Thank you guys for your patience. Very abundant energy. If you are one of those who have started something new, but you're worried about it, you're anxious because it's new, right? Continue to trust that you're going to grow and develop and wine and dine, and at the same time enjoy passionate connections, but feel very powerful and able to walk away from people if they are not the right one for you. All right, so let's see. There we are. Okay. Oh, I don't see it yet. Why? Why don't I see it here? Oh, you know what? It may have, no. Should I just do a general reading for you, Divine Earth Keeper? Oh, the love within. Thank you for your donation. Okay. Another Libra. Another Libra. Oh, okay. She's saying that because the love within is it. Okay. Fantastic. All right. So, Divine Earth Keeper, do you want a general reading or should we do a specific question? I'm going to just kind of start to dive into the energy. Yes, general. Okay. Whew. So for Divine Earth Keepers reading, I've been guided to the Tarot of Dreams deck by Lee Burston. And this card jumped, Divine Earth Keeper. This is the Palace of Coins. This is something Spirit wants to talk about in relation to a business or organization, maybe a more attractive living situation. Overall message, please, for Divine Earth Keeper regarding the next month, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels. So Spirit's saying they're giving you this very intuitive energy, which I know you already have, but I think this Queen of Cups card is over the next week, Spirit really emphasizing that for you. So follow your intuition when it comes to what you are passionate about, because you will have the Strength of the Death card, just like the Collective in the center of the read, to bring an end to one path and go into the direction of something much better, financially and career-wise. Yeah, see, look at that. In the thoughts position, it could very well be like, if not in the next couple of days, the next couple of weeks, where you are recognizing a new path. And this is a path, Spirit saying they are helping you to manifest. And they're saying when an opportunity comes financially, because there will be some form of revelation with the sword and the rose energy. A revelation, right? A realization here coming to mind in the thoughts position that there is a more playful direction, something that just, it feels right in a way where you feel connected to the people, right? So they're saying get out there with the Queen of Pentacles energies, just like the Collective in the thoughts position, and express yourself, share what you have with others, and trust that Spirit's giving you the strength to take action, to move forward. right? They're talking about seeing what else is on offer in the area of business, like we talked about before, and Spirit saying, what is it that you hunger for? Because they want you to kind of get up and fly into a new direction. They're saying a better direction is available for you because that lies in the energy of this wonder card. So you may find yourself in a state of wonder by the second week from now. The card says it's wonderful to be in a state of wonder. And when I'm a good audience to my own life, my life becomes better and better. So we have the endings card. They're saying with the short-term card, in the short term, you will come to a realization that your determination has paid off and that Spirit indeed is bringing something to your attention and is saying, yes, hop, skip, and jump into the direction of a new path that comes to mind, because this is going to bring great emotional fulfillment in the relationship sector, in relation to other people. So look at, and I know who this is to you. We've got the Ice King and the Ten of Swords. So that path in the area of business or organization has ended, or it is going to end. See, they have someone who is, the card says, a boss. So Spirit's saying continue to plant new seeds, connect with new people in the relationship sector, because at some point you may recognize that you want to co-create with someone new. This could be someone whereby you get a message from someone who has maybe darker hair, darker skin, but this is like assessing this new life, feeling reborn by the second going into the third week from now, right? Going with the ebb and flow with family and friends. And in the creative aspects position, we got the major arcana of the Temperance Angel. So setting and meeting goals, creating a path of greater fulfillment. So you can be freed from feeling deeply hurt, maybe by a masculine, right? So Spirit's saying continue to trust that we're helping you with the major arcana of the Temperance Angel to set and meet goals in your financial path. And then with family and friends by the third week from now. Release the fear that keeps you stuck. Yes, because there will be some form of offer or opportunity with the gift card and the blossoming of abundance card. Spirit with the number 3 is stepping in, helping you to create new choices for yourself. So there could be a dark-haired person and then a light-haired person, and you're making a decision by the third week from now as a result of some form of gift, kind words, messages, offers, and opportunities. You're releasing the fear and you're feeling more balanced because you can now go forward in with this beautiful Palace of Cups energies that ebb and flow emotionally, feeling very balanced emotionally. So here comes really good news in the actions position. So Spirit's saying over the next month, we're going to give you the Page of Coins energy, Divine Earth Keeper, which is good communication messages regarding money. So yeah, there's a realization here that indeed your actions and your efforts with the Foe card brought upon this letter energy of communication. So there's a healing process and a realization that you are evolving into this higher, better path. And during this process, as you step into the next phase of your life, the past is going to just be released. Like we just talked about in the creative aspects position. Or in the actions position, this is almost like not physical action, but change, going within and getting over obstacles and challenges by coming into alignment with new people. There's going to feel like a twin flame in a new direction. And this could be someone who's like just the right boss, the right people, the right tribe. And you're excited about what you've created for yourself, which is good news regarding money in the letter card. Okay, so I'm going to, let's see, in the emotional aspects position. Okay, there is kind of like this emotional discontent about, do I want this offer? Do I want that offer? And Spirit's saying, yeah, we're trying to get you beyond the mountain of obstacles tied to someone around you with the Thief card, right? Someone who's just not like a very truthful person for whatever reason. Yep, Spirit's helping you to hammer things out. Persist on repairing the area of business, because look at that. We've got work, karma, new opportunities. New opportunities as a result of a toxic story is coming to mind in the area of your workspace, of your profession, career, and so on. So, yeah, waiting and emotionally and sitting at this fork in the road until the offer you've been waiting for comes. It's going to feel like a very balanced offer, balanced people. It's going to ground you. It's going to help for you to decide. I do feel like there is going to, like, the universe is sending in a beautiful offer for you through this process because of the toxic experience at work. So subconsciously, we've got the 10 of Cups. We have, look at that, Spirit's guiding you towards a happily ever after type energy. Marriage, commitment, partnership, the direction of signing on the dotted line, connecting with new people, awaiting messages. And when they come, there comes energy of joyfulness, the realization that your actions have helped for you to overcome the obstacles of indecision. This wisdom is coming towards you, and Spirit saying you just need to free yourself from whatever blocks are preventing you from going down a new path. Because Spirit's saying right now it's time to get excited about one path, one direction, or the other. What am I most passionate about? Because Spirit's saying we're going to help lift you up through this ladder into this new path. And it's all about magic. We talked about in the actions position, I think, over the last few weeks of magic, trusting and believing in the magic and watching for signs and evidence that things can definitely, this new path can come finally. And Spirit's saying, so have hope subconsciously and free yourself from any energies of anxiety, because they will block the 10 of Cups from coming in for you, diagonal to the Page of Cups, and you recognizing with the Queen of Cups that, wow, things are looking pretty darn good. All right. So day to day, we have passion. We have the Lover's energy. What is it you are passionate about? Now, you may be thinking by the third week from now of someone who has Gemini in their chart, and or with the Temperance Angel directly below that, and the Gentleman card, someone who has Sagittarius in their chart. But there's still like, yeah, I think Spirit's really saying, take some time out to also, nope, they're saying by the third week from now, yes, third to fourth week from now, I feel like there's a great energy of healing after, some time out, withholding of yourself or others. There's going to be family and children coming together and seeing that you are walking in this sovereignty, right? You have evolved and developed into this beautiful queen, and you are creating what nourishes you in your life. Yep, that's being served up with the Happy Family card in the day-to-day aspects position. Wishing, hoping, praying that eventually things will go or come to a successful completion, I think financially, and then that portal can open up with the major arcana, the World card. So make sure you take some time to pray to Spirit with the wishing well energy. They are listening and they are helping to open a doorway so that you can go away from what was into the direction of passion and excitement. So in the inner strengths position, you have the 10 of Wands, Divine Earth Keeper. This is something that weighs heavy upon you, right? I think it's work, business. So yeah, the 10 means one path is ended, and now Spirit wants you to find the strength to help them to create some form of communication with the Page of Wands energies having to do with business. Because Spirit wants you to walk in a path of fulfillment. What is it that you're doing, and which direction are you going, whereby you have created a path of great fulfillment? Because Spirit's going to be giving you a lot of powerful energy, helping you to find the strength to be powerful enough to open yourself up to another offer, opportunity, or direction. One will be the right one, one won't. Whether this is professional or personal, I'm feeling professional, and then finding that you have the strength maybe by the 27th of April to walk away and to go into that direction of fulfillment. I feel like it's in a new direction, Divine Earth Keeper, where you're going to feel like the dating queen once again. You're going to feel stable and secure in your circumstances. You're going to be able to decipher, like, I know this is the right path in the area of home. I know this is the right path in the area of business. I'm trying to see if there is a soul mate. So I think like from the 4th to the 6th week from now, there's like this process of making new memories, evolving to the next phase of your life. And as you remain poised day to day, enjoying what you're manifesting for yourself, you, just like the collective, maybe as soon as the 4th week from now, come into a spiritual alignment with someone that feels like a karmic connection, effortless. So I've been hearing about effortless connections coming once those who have been looking for love have found a beautiful foundation in home and in the area of money. Claire, thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so we're going to close for Divine Earth Keeper. Then we're going to do the Love Within's reading, and then we are going to, hold on, do Claire's reading. All right, closing message with the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue regarding the messages we have previously discussed. Oh my goodness, Divine Earth Keeper. All right. Oh, 6 of Abundance, an offer will come. Ask and you will receive. Spend some time in nature or go within and pray to Spirit that Spirit will help you to be free from the 8 of Swords. This has been a popular card for the collective as well. So Spirit is saying, Divine Earth Keeper, you may feel as though you're restricted by the circumstances that you're finding yourself in, but know that this is just an illusion. Make a promise to yourself. And that's interesting because we have that over here in the House of the Night deck. Take an oath. A promise to yourself not to be or to refuse to be stuck in a situation that makes you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to rescue you when you can rescue yourself, because you're going to be surprised at how quickly your actions are bringing in not only a good path in business, but the 4 of Action is Spirit's way of saying your hard work and sincere efforts are going to lead you into the direction of a sense of safety, contentment, and financial security. So when that comes, you've got the family and the children card and being seen like this beautiful queen who has manifested a path of contentment, and your heart's open once again. I just saw the Ace of Abundance for confirmation. Wow. All right. So, opinion on your website. Okay. Send me your website link in my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com, and I'll take a look. Hi, Tamika. And Tamika says hello and blessings to all. Hi, Claire. All right, so we're going to do the Love Within and then Claire's reading. I'm just going to quick put these cards away. Passion, leading to happiness, looking for that commitment, partnership, or contract, not blocking the path with fear. For exciting and positive communication will come in the area of money if you will release any fear. We have a gift and a blossoming of abundance by the 2nd to 3rd week from now. The beautiful ebb and flow of a new path and the realization that it's time for an end. So Spirit's saying, just trust that your wishes will be fulfilled in the short term. Endings will take place and new offers from the universe are on their way. Just don't block yourself from the process, right, of taking action. The quicker you do, the quicker it comes. All right. So I'm going to put that over here. And for the Love Within's reading, I am going to use the Black Tarot deck. Now, this is illustrations by Victoria Iva, available from Debris.com. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless the love within with clearly defined messages regarding the next month. Spiritual advice, please, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels. Okay. King of Wands. So we either have a lot of passion going on, maybe you're connecting with a fire type energy, Sag, Aries, or Leo, or this is like you setting and meeting goals day to day to accomplish whatever you're working towards. But that is being served up with the dating card, or just whining and dining, getting back out there, having conversations with others, thinking about what you're passionate about. Going through some form of transformation. So was there a spontaneous, unexpected conversation? Because there may be one coming your way very shortly, in the next day or two, which always happens, or the next week. Now, this could be someone that is in a leadership position that comes towards you with an unexpected conversation. And in the thoughts position by the second week from now, we've got the King of Swords. All right, so now, oh my gosh, the love within. You could be in the King of Swords energies in your thoughts position, which represents setting goals and meeting goals in a very clear and decisive way, focusing on business or an organization plans and ideas, cutting away very quickly and swiftly from others around you. But I see a man holding a heart type energy. So I feel like there is kindness in you or another, and you're trying to decipher with the Wonder card here. How do I express myself? There's like a never-ending thoughts here about something. Maybe you're choosing between fire and air, Sagittarius, Leo, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini like yourself. Now, it could be you're connecting with someone in the area of business or passionate masculine now, and by the second week from now, you're meeting someone new, or you're getting some communication here. The strength to express yourself. All right, so in the relationship sector, to another or others, we have justice. There you are in your element, the love within. Justice is a major arcana. So Spirit's saying we're going to help you to set and meet goals when it comes to connecting with another or others over the next 2 to 3 weeks. We're helping you to give birth to a new life, assessing. Okay, are you assessing a situation that with the Ten of Swords energy here feels like it is not completely fulfilling? Because Spirit's saying to you, just like the collective in the relationship sector, continue to remain flexible as you plant these seeds, projects, ideas, and directions for yourself. For you may find yourself in the next 2 to 3 weeks trying to decipher who should I come into commitment, partnership, or contract with? Because for the collective and for you, I feel like this Ice King energy and the Ten of Swords is this boss energy. Now, it could be someone, again, who has air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, with the Libra card, justice. So trying to get to the truth of a situation that brings me balance. Sun coming home, good divine earth keeper. The love within says, what message does my higher self have for me? GGLZ. Been a while since I've seen you here. Happy to see you again. And thank you so much, you guys all, for attending, and for you for attending today. You're welcome, Divine Earth Keeper. I've been in a void state of mind for a couple of years. Yeah, and that is not uncommon. Okay, there's been this whole process of needing to reflect because we were all over the place. And actually, I somehow came across a video that talked about how sometimes, I don't think it's spirit, but maybe, the things like COVID come in to shake things up, to get people to come back in and think about what's important. Now, in the creative aspects position here, yes, for the love within, we have the Knight of Cups. So we do have playful energy, thinking about playfulness, trying to decipher or come to a revelation. Now, that is falling with this gentleman energy. And Spirit saying we are sending in the High Priestess of Spirit to help you to focus on uh, what you want in your life. There's this releasing of fear, like the collective, and finding some time to think things through, because we have choices, gifts, kind words, and messages, the blossoming of some form of abundance. Slowly but surely, whatever you are creating, you will be able to come out of energies of feeling lost. Thank you, Spirit. So they're really saying create opportunities to do something you're passionate about. Practice doing something you've always wanted to learn about or do, because this is a process of figuring out your soul's purpose, right? It could take 7 to 9 years, or 7 to 9 projects, but it's trying different things until you recognize which one comes naturally to you. And so I think this is a sign and message from Spirit that you need to, make some time with that King of Swords energy to find balance by setting and meeting goals in the area of what you're passionate about with the King of Wands energies, finding balance with the Justice card, and really just finding that energy of playfulness once again. Because see, we have playfulness in the thoughts position. So if you express yourself, look at this. Okay. With this Queen of Discs type energy, if you express yourself via art, poetry, music, whatever it is, that is something that could grow and develop for the long term, especially in this number 7 year of 2023. So in the actions position, we have the 6 of Pentacles. Is there a balanced connection here? Someone coming in with a very playful, fun energy, but trying to decipher. And we have the perception card that's being served up with the poise. Remain poised, learn from the past, and trust that it's time now to make new memories. We've got a house or home with the number 4 here. So the manifestation of a beautiful foundation. If you're waiting for an offer of money or to decipher something, we have this a direction of money, or just how to bring in additional abundance, right? Selling or marketing something from home, practicing, learning, doing something that you're passionate about that could open a doorway of additional money. Spirit saying, yeah, your actions in the actions position are going to help you not only to decipher what it is that is your soul's purpose, right? A blessed path that is with the anchor energy going to guide you towards stability and security. So Spirit's giving you the strength of the Page of Wands energies to reach out and look at and follow and decide by even something as simple as watching YouTube, looking up what other people are passionate about, and then practicing those things and deciphering, does this idea have potential? Yeah, because there's this whole process of power that is developing within you. We have the transformation card in the center of the reading and healthy choices. So Spirit's saying we're giving you the strength over the next month to self-care and self-love, to find greater happiness by working on something that you are passionate about or wanted to try or do, because Spirit's trying to take you out of this energy of overthinking. Yeah, look at that's a total protect and defend energy. This is like totally about, I'm conflicted about communications with those around me. Spirit's saying, it is time to practice something and trust that at some point, Spirit wants you to show your beauty and feel that beauty within in the emotional aspects position. So I see this developing by the 5th week from now if you follow Spirit's advice. See, it's about hammering out people with a thief card that couldn't be trusted in the past, or just continuing to repair and persist. How you can get over some form of mountain of obstacles. So we have the karma card for the collective, just like you, by around the 5th week from now, where beautiful new opportunities open up karmically because of a toxic person, place, circumstance, situation tied to the past. So we have some who are thinking about marriage commitment, some who are stepping into a new path of work, and spirit saying emotionally over the next month and a half, stand at this fork in the road and wait, right? Ground yourself with the Five of Wands energies, for we are guiding you to connect with the right person, place, circumstance, direction that's going to bring great emotional balance. In some cases, it is important over the next month, if this is personal and you're dating and you're single, right, to use the honesty card. And look at, we have the boundaries cards here twice from two different decks. So maintain your boundaries as you stand at this fork in the road. There may be someone or something that has potential here for you, but also for the collective. This is a really strong message of manifestation. See, so we've got the magician in the subconscious position. Now I'm starting to get really excited. Spirit wants to bring you hope, to free you from anxiety, the love within. And so trust that spirit is giving you the magician energy to decipher what, to come into an awareness of what you're passionate about and to actually manifest, right? To trust that you have all four elements at your fingertips over the next even 4 to 6 weeks, where you can give birth to some form of idea, right? That brings you joyfulness. That could maybe even bring joyfulness to others. So see, just like the collective spirit saying, we're giving you the strength of the Two of Wands to look at 1 or 2 ideas or directions that you are passionate about. For we are freeing you from any blocks of discovering a new path. So spirit's really trying to guide you towards a new path. With that number 8, they're saying, you could research, learn, go to school, practice, whatever you do. It's, you got the magician and the passion of the King of Wands and justice. Things are going to turn in your favor if you go into the direction of what you're passionate about. We do have career, finance, a profession, and a new opportunity coming to mind that could replace toxic worries and experiences and people of the past. So day to day, we have the beautiful 6 of Cups. And I feel like this is day to day. By around the 3rd week from now, it's going to start to feel directly above this Knight of Cups energies. That's that playful energy, connecting with others and celebrating. Look at this. It's being served up with the partying card. Time with friends, having fun, savoring each moment, because you are growing from, what you were passionate about, maybe into thoughts of some form of leadership position in your life. You could do something that makes your family happy, that makes you happy, that makes those in the lives of others happy, because Spirit's saying we're helping you to heal with the Malady card. And to, if you're feeling alone, turn this chair towards this table and start writing down, what is it that brings me or someone else hope in my life? Beautiful message for the love within. So you may have been feeling this, and so have a lot of other people, by the way, withholding. But again, Spirit saying it is a time for family and friends and children and people to come together and find that playful energy. I think I wrote that as, what is developing over the next year. So what is it that nourishes you? Look at this. What is number 7? Your efforts will guide you into the direction of triumph. Remember to meditate and pray once you start to recognize what it is you want to work towards, because Spirit wants to guide you through a new doorway of leadership. And this could just be, I'm starting a small business on the side. I'm knitting hats and selling them on Etsy, Amazon, whatever it is. You could become very successful. Now I'm getting guided back to the memory of the Today Show, and I don't think it was today, where a girl had made those little hair things, little barrettes and little things you put around your wrist, right? And she is like a multimillionaire. And she started it at home, making one thing at a time, selling one thing at a time, putting them in the mail until now she has a lot of stuff. Okay, so definitely Spirit wants you to get together and celebrate with others so you can come out of this energy in the inner strengths position. So the Two of Swords is indecision. What is it that truly makes me feel excited, passionate? What is it that brings me balance? Now, I do feel like you could do even a YouTube something or other, or get out and connect with others where you can elevate them, right? From maybe your own difficulties. This could be writing a book, but either way, it's about coming out of the state of indecision with the Two of Swords. See, this is where Spirit's trying to guide the collective out of, is this overthinking with the thought card. And instead is guiding the collective now to make healthy choices day to day, right? To love the self, to find greater happiness, to go into the direction of that which we are passionate about, to share that passion and excitement with others, and to trust that those healthy decisions on your own behalf, love within, you're going to feel very powerful as a result. So it's a time of healthy choices. It's a time to put yourself first. It's a time to meet and help and connect with others, and to figure out not only what it is that brings you greater abundance, but what it is that just helps you to find balance and joy and happiness in your life once again. So just like the collective, they're saying emotionally over the next, I'm hearing couple months now, and don't be afraid to sit at this fork in the road, right? It's that moment of creation that Spirit's saying, through your efforts and prayers, we're going to help you to manifest a path of sovereignty, right? I'm living the life after withholding, and now I'm spending time at this fork in the road, manifesting and determining and allowing myself to come through these revelations of what it is that I'm passionate about. So we do have, in relation to others, freeing yourself from old attachments, old masks, old parts of yourself or other people, and now moving forward, assessing what's next. With the Justice card, could represent marriage, commitment, partnership, contract. So finding the strength to overcome difficulty and to find hope in the area of something creative or something of the material. Old paths are falling away. And now I have the King of Cups type energy. There's like great emotional balance showing up as you work on something. Like when I paint or when I do my crochet, I feel very emotionally balanced. So that's what's most important for you here. So I'm going to close. It is a beautiful reading for the love within. Then we're going to do Claire's reading. Elizabeth, thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. All right. So Claire, we're going to do your reading after we close here. For the love within, dear Lord, Spirit guides and angels, please close, confirm or clarify the messages we have previously discussed in this circle spread. See, 6 of action. You start doing something, maybe something in the area of flowers, wreaths, but something that brings you a lot of positive attention and recognition. So Spirit's saying it could be by the next month and a half to 2 months, if you follow Spirit's advice day to day, doing what you're passionate about. You will come to realize that this is a wonderful experience, this whole process unfolding. It says your project, you will find, is a total success, bringing awards, recognition, and so on for your efforts. Well done. And then we have the Ace of Abundance. A windfall of resources will come your way to help you with your plans. It's a great time to go into business for yourself. There you go. All right. Amazing Grace. I love how it just keeps reconnecting and reconfirming, and then it has a beautiful closing message. So I'm going to put away the black tarot deck. And then we're going to do Claire's reading, and then we're going to do Elizabeth's reading. Okay. Trust that new opportunities are opening up. Old conflicts or situations are falling away. There's healing. And there is the energy of learning from the past. New playful communications, conversations will come if you will free yourself and release the fear of success and abundance. Justice will turn in your favor and in connection to others. Maybe by the second month from now, there will be some form of message in the realization that you can indeed give birth to and a new life to something new. You've assessed something and you remain determined in your thoughts to set and meet goals and not give up. Becoming and feeling more powerful and strong, maybe as soon as the next couple weeks, because something seems like that's what Spirit was talking about. I think I got them all. All right, so for Claire's reading, I am going to use the Gilded Tarot deck. And yes, Claire is a Virgo. Oh, thank you for the big hug, Elizabeth. Back to you. Everything's going well. Beautiful. Very good. All right. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Claire with clearly defined messages regarding Claire's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through the end of April of 2023. Oh, Claire, you have one of my favorite cards, which is the Four of Wands. There could be a spontaneous conversation if it hasn't shown up already. Something maybe unexpected. Thinking about celebrating something, maybe with family and friends, will continue to confirm down the line. In the thoughts position, oh my goodness, Claire, you've got the Nine of Wands, or Swords, pardon me. So whatever you're thinking about or whatever you're anxious about, Spirit is saying to you, it is important to sit in wonder and awe of where you've been, the things that maybe, have been difficult, that have caused worries and fears, but to now sit in awe and trust that Spirit is giving you really strong energy in the thoughts position with the Warrior card. Spirit saying, move forward playfully at this time with playful and positive thoughts for old difficulties, connections, circumstances, situations have ended. So I don't know if you've been thinking about someone who has ended tied to the past. Who is this man holding a heart, or a situation that has ended or could come to an end with the Lust card and the short-term card. So I think Spirit's saying sit and wonder and awe at how much stronger you have become, and trust that you've got this beautiful sword and rose energy as well, like the collective in the thoughts position, to wait for clarity and truth. Revelations are going to come a little at a time here over the next few weeks. Okay, so in the relationship sector, to another or others, the Seven of Pentacles is kind of like give yourself a pat on the back for how far you have come, especially in the area of business or things of the material, how you have accumulated wonderful things for yourself, and now how Spirit with the number 7 through your efforts will guide you towards triumph. So I don't know if you've been thinking about the Ice King energy or are connecting with this boss entrepreneur, maybe air energy, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Again, this could be just Spirit saying we're helping you to plant new seeds and to come together and co-create with another. Some form of communication is going to come. Thank you, Spirit. That's going to open a doorway for you, either in the area of money or in the area of someone who has dark hair or darker skin. So plant those seeds, co-create with others, celebrate what it is you are creating this year for yourself. There's a completely new you being born. All right, so we have the Knight of Swords in the creative aspects position. I think you're worried about communication here. And if you are, again, Spirit saying sit back in awe and wonder of whatever may transpire, right? Whatever will be, will be. For Spirit is saying we are helping you to release fear, okay? To trust that your gifts, your talents, your skills are definitely leading you to create a blossoming of abundance for yourself. There could be two different people, offers, opportunities, or directions, but there will be choices here if there aren't already by the third week from now. So Spirit's saying wait with that Four of Swords. If someone comes towards you quickly or unexpectedly, or you want to go into the direction of them, I think Spirit again is saying, wait, trust that you are protected as Spirit helps you to find truth and clarity. In the actions position, here's the truth card. All right, so this is a gift from the universe for you, Claire, in the form of the Ace of Swords. Your actions of getting to the truth will help you to cut away from whichever path, person, situation does not serve you. There's this process of maybe reminiscing with the camera, the love, and the butterfly card. I'm learning from the past and I have evolved. I can release the past as I acknowledge a path of victory and success. I now know what a successful journey looks like. Therefore, I'm going to take action to manifest it. So Spirit is helping you with the number 4 to take authority over your foundation, to get to the truth of the situation. Maybe you have to have a conversation with someone so you can free your mind. But Spirit's saying it's a time of change, right? It is a time to connect with a twin flame. This could be through business or just a friend, but there is some form of spiritual alignment or effortless connection that is coming your way. Wow, I do feel like they're talking about big things in the area of money. Your actions could definitely open this doorway to value. Just remain poised. Maybe the sword represents business, and you're wanting to go into the direction of something to celebrate with family and friends. And here, maybe it came unexpectedly, and now you don't have to go through the process of getting to some form of truth. All right, so in the emotional aspects position, we have the very popular Knight of Cups. So there is some form of playful communication coming towards you, or this is just Spirit saying, remain playful and allow yourself to wait for clarity, for revelations will come. Again, if they're talking about work and you've been thinking about new opportunities, it is a result of your hard work where a new doorway will open. This could be starting a small business at home, marketing a product, and so on. This could be that you are starting to think about some form of union, marriage, soul connection by around the 5th week from now. It's like the more grounded you feel in your own successes, the more honest you can be to yourself and with yourself. And we got the boundaries card twice. The strength here emotionally to sit at this fork in the road and decipher what is this playful communication? I feel like maybe you are connected to air energy, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, and then a conversation comes in and it's more playful than you had expected, or that someone new comes in. Because we do have this in the foundation. Choices. All right, so in the subconscious position, you have the Fool. Okay, so Spirit's saying we are trying to bring you hope, to free yourself from anxiety, to instead give you the courage to make a decision about one project idea, passionate and exciting direction, or the other. We have the Talking card with interested energy, awaiting messages. I think Spirit, like you, is saying, trust that we are helping you to create a foundation, a brand new path, and to overcome certain obstacles of blocks. I think there's self-imposed blocks taking place here, in Spirit saying, trust in the magic of the ring showing up here in the subconscious position, that there will be the right joyful connection, circumstance, situation unfolding before you. So in the day-to-day aspects position, here comes that popular Page of Pentacles. Joyfulness, excitement because of positive communication coming in here in the area of business. Money. Here you are, queen of your journey day to day. After maybe a process of withholding, maybe feeling a little bit shy, after a process of healing. Thinking maybe about family and friends and children. But I think what's most important here is if you are conflicted in your thoughts, if you're focused on anxiety, anxious, worries, fears, concerns, heartache, and so on, Spirit's saying allow yourself to go through a process of realization, to not become too attached to any form of outcome here, but to instead just kind of assess one opportunity and open yourself to another, because this new path could be a result of your efforts at this time, where you could go into a path of just greater fulfillment. What are you wishing for day to day? I think meditation is going to be important, especially over the next 3 weeks, because there is going to come an ending, a successful conclusion, maybe after a conversation with someone here, almost like a conclusion to your fears. Happiness lies ahead. And here we have the very popular King of Wands. So whether you are connecting or are thinking of someone who has fire in their chart, Sagittarius or Leo, this could be father figure, grandfather figure, a passionate masculine, or someone who's very passionate about the work that they do. They're in a leadership position. So yeah. So we have this talking energy again. Spirit's giving you the strength to reach out, to meet, to talk, and to just savor the moment of any form of friendships or relationships that are building new offers and opportunities that may feel like they have potential. Spirit's saying we are going to step in when passionate and exciting, maybe business communication comes in. And with the choices angel, we're going to guide you to know the difference between an unhealthy choice and a good one. Look they have the healthy choices card here. So this is a time of self-love, of happiness, and to trust that you are very, very powerful. No longer do you have to overthink and worry and be concerned about many things. You can bring your worries right now to a successful completion, get to the truth of a situation, cut away from and go into the direction of a new path of abundance. What is it that has potential? What is it that's holding you back? I'm going to just do a 3-card summary with the same Gilded Tarot deck. All right, so we have, let me just go up here a little bit. Claire, over the next couple of weeks, again, Spirit saying someone will work with you, someone will help you or just want to work with you. I don't know if you're connecting with Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, but there's this concern about maybe money or, yeah, in the area of a happily ever after. Should I stay? Should I walk away? There's a little bit of passion and excitement and then indecision about giving birth to something. But I think with, again, the Four of Swords, if you're conflicted about business, starting a business, adding some form of income to your life, or stepping into a different path, you could very much receive what you're looking for. And it could show up quicker than expected. I'm feeling for many, if you start right now focusing on what you're passionate about, this playful new energy is going to show up around the 8th of April. And then we go into, just like Claire, this process of researching a brand new opportunity. So I don't know, Claire, if you have already thought about a new business direction. Yeah. Something, again, we have the spontaneous card in the center for the collective. For you, maybe it'll take until the second or third week from now, but your efforts are paying off with the Three of Wands. Your ship is coming in unexpectedly. And wow, there could also be someone else. So see, as you make sure that you are free from anxiety and worry and you're doing what you love day to day, you can handle any spontaneous communications or conversations. And you can trust that you've come a long way. This is like 3 different experiences in your life, or 3 different emotional connections. And now there's indecision because we have someone coming in maybe from the past, right? As we light up and enjoy the abundance, what's happening, right? As you shine like the sun, and with the World card again, things go full circle. Here we have the Two of Wands again, and justice starts to turn in your favor. You can manifest whatever you so choose at this time. So, and then passion's going to be drawn towards you. Yeah, you're going to draw some form of communication, temptation, and try to decipher. Oh, I just saw Cancer energy in their sign. Feels like a soul connection. And we have down here, twin flames are showing up. Again, if this isn't love, this is a friend, this is a business connection, this is a connection, a partner or alliance that feels right. So you may be trying to decipher and get to the truth of a new path in love, right? With the truth energy of the Ace of Swords, and now the love energy of the Ace of Cups. And you with that sword saying, you know what? I am going to decipher whether or not someone can be trusted here, because I'm beautiful and I am grounded. Just like the collective, when someone comes quickly and unexpectedly, and I have like the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups coming and going, and there's playful energy, and then there's this need to get to the truth. So where there are obstacles, if there's some form of temptation, you're going to have the strength to observe patiently and feel very beautiful as a result. Worries and concerns conflicted about. King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Someone may be dragging their feet closer to the 4th to the 6th week from now, or this could be you, because there's like still some conflict here about what action steps to take. And with the Seven of Wands, Spirit saying you may recognize that you have outgrown something that maybe you were passionate about, and now it's time to step into and through this doorway, like the portal with the World card, and to get to the truth of what brings you value in many ways, not just financially. Because again, yeah, it's a time for a transformation. It's time for endings. It is time for change, and to leave troubled waters behind, to leave those worries, concerns, and anxiety behind, and instead manifest the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. This is your chapter. You are the queen of your journey, and you can free yourself from any heartache or sadness of the past. New financial opportunities will come for you if you'll open up to them at this time. Indecision. What do I want to celebrate? And who or what am I conflicted about? Free yourself. Release the fear. Whatever's keeping you stuck or trapped. And look for and create a path of success. Look at your actions could lead you through this doorway to value, where there is just a greater path of victory And again, maybe a twin flame, some form of effortless communication, connection that just feels right. So I'm going to close for Claire, and then we're going to do Elizabeth's reading with the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please close with a message for the next month for Claire. Spirit Guides and Angels. 4 of action. Look at, they're going right. I love when they do this. They're going right back to where we started. So Claire, Spirit is saying right now, your hard work and sincere efforts at this time are going to lead you into the sense of safety, contentment, and financial security. When and as this unfolds, remember to not only take a little bit of a break, but to really enjoy the life that you are creating. It's a magnificent life. It is time to celebrate wonderful events or to buy a new home. But regardless, the releasing of the past is taking place and the karmic doorways are now opening up. Follow your intuition, and there we have, because it's a time for a new beginning. You're at the beginning of a wonderful new journey. There's no need to have fear, right? Release fear is what we had in the creative aspects position. Allow communications, offers, opportunities. For the angels are walking with you every step of the way. You have unique gifts, like we have in the gifts, in the creative aspects position, to offer the world if you'll just free yourself from whatever is holding you back. And it seems to more be in your thoughts. Sit in wonder and awe of what you can manifest at this time and free yourself from delusion, because an old path is ended and courageous, faithful energy or joyful energies are waiting for you. Twin flame connections, greater abundance. Never doubt that you can make a difference. If you've been thinking about that, think about how you could do that, because that could be the key to what leads you into something that has greater potential at this time. All right, so I'm going to close by just putting back the Gilded Tarot deck. Quick and unexpected communication. Release the fear. Open to the choices. For spirits helping you to create a blossoming of abundance. The portal to a new journey where you can celebrate your achievements or achievements with family and friends. Spontaneous conversations over the next week could definitely bring you into the direction of the new. So you're attracting whatever you're praying for and are working towards. And something's going to have potential that's going to come to mind here. And Spirit's saying go into the direction of that. Have that conversation. Whoa. So I was putting these away and one flipped. Yep, they're saying with the 7 of Wands again, it's time to recognize that you have outgrown something, you've overcome something, or Spirit's helping you to do so and to instead go through this doorway into a new direction towards what you're passionate about, because it's like you're rescuing yourself. You're saying, here's a boat. Now let's take all these negative worries, fears, and concerns and self. You and I are going to leave them behind. Whatever was is falling away, and that's why I need to be ready for what I want to create next in my life. Okay. Elizabeth says, hi, Josie. Hi, Elizabeth. Work is going very well. Yay. Nothing happened in my love life, but still very happy. Any messages for me? I think I have a few for you that I already see. So, I am going to use, I'm going to start out. No. Okay, I'm being told no. I'm going to use the Gateway to the Divine Tarot deck for Elizabeth's reading. Hi, Rick. Thank you for coming today. Natalie, hi. Thank you as well for showing up. I appreciate you guys showing up in the middle of the day. We are going to do Elizabeth's reading right now. And for Elizabeth's reading, I've been guided to the Gateway to the Divine Tarot deck. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless Elizabeth with clearly defined messages. Let's talk about love for the next month. Okay. Three of Wands. Are you choosing, or do you have 2 or 3 people in your mind? Have you been thinking about or working towards dating? You know, your actions are going to bring your ship in, is what Spirit's saying with the dating card as well. The dating card says get out there, wine, dine, and romance, even if you have to romance yourself. Spirit is trying to bring in spontaneous conversations, communications. And for some, I know these have already taken place. So thank you guys for letting me know when these messages resonate for you. That helps a lot. Spontaneous conversations, which has or will very much light up your second chakra, which is passion and sensuality. Now, I don't know if this has already transpired. I guess not. Elizabeth says so. Spirit saying trust right now that if you follow the messages Spirit just talked about, you're going to start to feel this very attractive energy. Spirit is also trying to tell you, Elizabeth, to remember that you have grown and developed and transformed into an energy now where you can give birth to something so much better than what was before. I don't know if you've been thinking recently about a situation where there was deception in the past, but Spirit's almost saying, you know what? Now you can take all those lessons, right? That heartache or pain, separation, loss, deception, lies, and now you can attract a more solid foundation for yourself. Now you will have the strength to bring something to a quick and sudden ending, even if it feels as though your ship is coming in, even though there is, like Spirit's saying, a spontaneous conversation. Elizabeth, Spirit is saying, just like to the collective in the thoughts position, over the next couple weeks, that we are going to help bring clarity and truth, or we're going to help you to remain determined to come to a revelation when the time is right. There are some already, Elizabeth, but this could be showing up for you. I'll see if I can get a date. Maybe around, maybe you were the one where I saw the 13 keep jumping out. 13th of April, you connect with someone and you're worried, just like many in the collective right now, that something is going to be a quick fling. That's why Spirit's telling you, just like the collective in your thoughts position, wait to determine some form of revelation. Whether it's what you want or not, you will have the warrior energy, the ability, right? With Spirit's assistance here and the realization card to slowly decipher, do I want this man holding a heart? Or should I bring it to an end? Now, there are some who are like, as soon as you meet someone, you're going to think about bringing it to an end before you can really give it a chance. And that's kind of what I'm feeling, Elizabeth. You need to pray to Spirit when it comes to what you hunger for. I used to tell people, girls, whoever, to go into a male magazine to cut out the most attractive person that you find attractive and then put that on a piece of paper and list all of the good qualities they should have. And then pray to Spirit for that. Because Spirit's really trying to help you, Elizabeth, just like the collective, to come out of this never-ending story energy. So this is a glass encased heart here that says yes, no, maybe so, will they, won't they, when, right? And so Spirit's saying, spread your wings and fly. Don't be afraid to express yourself at this time and to enjoy playful conversations. It doesn't mean anything, right? It just is the joyfulness of a connection, not worrying about long-term, short-term. Now, you may be like many who've already written me, be thinking a lot about lust by the second week from now because of an unexpected conversation. Now, this is where it gets interesting, and I'm not sure if it's for you or the collective, but I'm just going to kind of mention both. And it keeps confirming and clarifying these messages. So it got to be for someone. We've got the Ice King energy, and we have this darker male. So I'm getting someone with lighter hair or skin and someone with darker hair or skin in the relationship sector. So Elizabeth, there may come two. All right. There could be one who's more of an entrepreneur type who may have air in his chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And then there could be someone, again, who has darker hair than the other person. So Spirit's saying in relation to others, just remain flexible, plant seeds, go and connect and have conversations, and trust that Spirit will help you because they see you as the owl, Elizabeth. You have grown spiritually and you have a lot of wisdom and knowledge. So you may find yourself looking at another, trying to decipher, do I want to manifest with them or not? Now, Spirit's saying with the Ten of Swords, it could be that you start to think that there is not something taking place with this detached, boss, money orientated maybe person. But then we have a conversation. Look at this. Elizabeth. Some form of communication coming from someone. And either you're traveling as this happens or someone is going to be traveling towards you, right? They're thinking about having a conversation, whether you know it or not. Because, you're walking in your own unique self, right? This is a time of authenticity. Accept me for who I am or not. I don't know if there is an old attachment to air type energy, but Spirit's saying it's time to assess someone or something else, or you may find yourself doing so because we have the energy of seduction showing up with the message, with the communication. You may be cutting away from one because you are, there's a different temptation taking place. Ooh. All right. Oh my. Okay. So where in the heck was I? Did I even start with this? Yes. 3 of Wands back then. Thoughts, position. Okay, so this is a little bit about you closing off. That's what we talked about a little bit back here. Coming to a realization of what you hunger for, what you pray for, what person or situation you would like to find yourself in a relationship. There's express yourself playfully. And this isn't doing that, right? So Elizabeth, Spirit saying, open yourself up and sit in awe and wonder. Jasmine, thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. Okay. So Elizabeth, the wonder card, it's a wonderful thing to be in a state of wonder. And when I'm a good audience to my own life, my life starts to become better and better. So I'm going to lay down this protect and defend energy. I'm going to connect with others and decipher who I want to create a new path and a solid foundation with. So again, we have this entrepreneur type, business type person. And then we have someone who has darker hair or darker skin. We have you trying to decipher by the 2nd or 3rd week from now, if you follow Spirit's advice and give birth to a new life circumstance situation. So creatively, you're doing great. Creatively, Spirit's saying you're going to be creating abundance, and Spirit saying further abundance is going to develop in your life. Now, if that's not financially, look at this. This is what I was talking about. So we have a triangle. You may find yourself by the 3rd week from now, Elizabeth, trying to decide, what do we talk about? Between a light-hearted, light-haired, light-skinned person and someone who has maybe dark hair and dark skin. So we have both on this card. And then we have her kind of putting her hand on her chin and almost like saying, give me a kiss to the darker haired person. But Spirit saying it's just important with the gentleman energy to only manifest with someone who has that gentleman energy, right? That's what you want. So release the fear as you create opportunities to connect and then reflect over the next few weeks. Because there will be gifts, kind words, messages. Again, I saw the teddy bear card over here. I don't know if someone's going to send a teddy bear or something that has a teddy bear in it. And that may be just Spirit saying, it could be good, but take your time, right? It's all about building a foundation. And I think that's why the Four of Swords is in the creative aspects position. All right. So in the actions position, here you are still, Elizabeth, by around the 4th week from now, looking at maybe a 3rd or 4th communication, trying to decipher, if it's not the 3rd or 4th, some form of offer of love. Wow. Not taking action, though, kind of observing, or that's what Spirit's saying to continue to do. It's in the quiet time as you pray, as Spirit helps you to manifest a new connection or direction, a new phase in your life. They're helping you with the butterfly energy to recognize that not only have you grown and evolved, but that the high priestess of water has been here to help you to find emotional balance and stability once again. So in the actions position, there could be communication that could bring despair as far as what you want from the situation. But Spirit's saying it's up to you with the Foe card. Do you want to connect with someone or not? Because Spirit's saying there could be more than one, but what they're trying to do is help you to recognize your twin flame. Wow. So if it's not by the 4th week from now, could be the 4th month. It just, is about you getting out there, right? And trying 3, 4 different directions, connections, and so on. There will be some form of twin flame that feels effortless. And Spirit's just saying, remain poised. Enjoy the journey. Okay. So here you are, feeling beautiful and abundant and open-hearted and caring. Very, very beautiful emotionally, especially around the 5th week from now. So Spirit's saying if you are fearing that someone can't be trusted, or maybe you're thinking about going away from a connection or two, or however it plays out, you're going to have the energy of the 5 of Wands to remain grounded. You may not know what action steps to take, but Spirit's saying enjoy the fork in the road. Enjoy this moment of working on things, observing things, determining the revelations of, as you assess an attachment or two and try to decipher which one is the balanced one. So karmic new opportunities could open up if you've been focusing on or have been held back a little bit by a toxic experience emotionally. Because this is what Spirit wants to do. Elizabeth, they want you to let your light shine, your true, authentic, beautiful star in this world that Spirit wanted you to be. They want to guide you, especially over the next few weeks, into the direction of joyfulness. But they're saying you need to get out there and communicate, right? With the talking card. Someone may show or tell that they are interested in you. And you may find yourself awaiting messages, text, calls, email, however that transpires. Again, diagonal to the 2 people in the relationship sector, we have 2 wands representing maybe one passionate circumstance, situation, direction, or the other. So Spirit is saying it is a time of magic, right? Trust and prayer that Spirit's saying we will help you up this ladder into the direction of a new path. A new ring energy, marriage, commitment, partnership, but you've got to free yourself from whatever blocks you from accepting. Okay, so there is ask Spirit to, so many messages. Trust that eventually Spirit's going to send a full cup from the universe. And again, they're serving that right below a new opportunity with the karma card. They're serving it up with the twin flame card. And they're saying you'll know that you know that you know it's a perfectly karmic spiritual alignment because it is effortless. And Spirit's saying get ready for the next phase. Release the past and remain poised as something unfolds. Open your mind and your heart. So let me know what transpires. I don't know if it's like the 4th or the 19th, 21st of April. But it's like as soon as you move away from that 4 of Pentacles energy, and release whatever fears hold you back. You start to feel more and more beautiful because maybe by the 4th week from now, there's 3 or 4 that are giving you a lot of attention. So we got that date card, remember, in the center of the reading for you, just like the collective. And in your case, it could be by the 3rd week from now where you recognize that your ship is coming in. Whether it is a 3rd or 4th person, we definitely have 2 here and a triangle by the 3rd week. So I'm going to close for Elizabeth. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, any closing messages regarding the circle spread we previously discussed? See, this is what a lot of people are doing. They're blocking the ability from coming. They're not getting out. They're not talking. They're not communicating. They're in this energy of, look at this. In the day-to-day aspects position, we have this card, and this has kind of been my energy as well. So I know it's been for a lot of the collective. There's a wallflower energy. This is someone who's not getting out, not communicating. This is someone who is withholding or shy. And Spirit's saying it's a time of action with the dating card. It's time to get out there and communicate and trust that you've been there, done that, and now you can just let things unfold and free yourself from the worries and concerns. Because Spirit's saying as you plant these seeds, like Elizabeth and the collective, there will eventually be a need to decide between when it comes to who we want to co-create with in the area of family and friends down the line. Okay, I just saw the Ace of Wands. Something has potential. An offer will come from the universe, and it's going to feel like it is effortless because it is a twin flame. Remain poised as this unfolds, for this could very well be your twin flame long-term life partner. Awesome. Oh my gosh. And on the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Cups. A brand new path in love. Communicating. A wish comes true. And then we have a happily ever after. Do I want to sign on the dotted line? Researching. Maybe someone who is financially abundant, stable, secure, or who has Earth in their chart. Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn as well. Is there equal give and take? I just saw air energy, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. All right. So I'm going to put away the Gateway to the Divine Tarot deck, and then we're going to do Jasmine's reading. Sorry for not interacting. I'm at work. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. And thank you, Elizabeth. I romance myself with a glass of wine every day. Awesome. All right. So what is it or who is it that nurtures you? Let people come towards you and do so. For you have the power to decipher who or what has potential. And not only that, look at, and this is what Spirit's trying to bring, Elizabeth, you and the collective. This dating queen energy and a courting man. Male or female, this is someone who is like a more professional energy and someone who is ready for the opportunity of love, who is thinking about a change in the area of home and family down the line. And Spirit's saying, we will help you to make the right choice between yes and no, this person or them. All right, so let's go ahead and start Jasmine's reading. And for Jasmine's reading, I am going to Jasmine, love reading. Okay. Oh, okay. So many messages about love today. Evolving, growing, reminiscing, a shift in perception, learning from the past, loving oneself and others unconditionally, able to decipher what kind of change to make next. All right, so we're going to do Jasmine's reading. And for Jasmine's reading, I am being guided to the Game of Thrones tarot deck. All right, perfect. Here we go. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless Jasmine with clearly defined messages regarding Jasmine's life path here on earth at this time, on into and through the next month. Judgment. Jasmine, is there a choice that needs to be made? Because Spirit's stepping in with the major arcana is helping you to make a decision. Have you been thinking about dating, getting back out there, or have you connected with someone and now, and maybe this is your energy, like many that have told me, there was unexpected, spontaneous conversations, or were, and Spirit saying, remember, we all have the strength to bring something to a quick and swift ending. Or no, I think they're saying don't do that. There are many here. Again, the love energies are starting to blend back together, and I think it's really going to grow and develop this year in a way that it hasn't been for a long time. But there's still people who are either still a little bit focused on the past, or they're really fearful of deception, which makes sense. But we're the boss of our own path, right? It is a time to, where's my card? Be the king or queen of our journey, take the lessons that we have learned, and allow for that passion and excitement to come back in. Get back out there. If Jasmine, has there been more than one? If not, there could be. Just like many who are getting back out there. I said this last week. This is a time actually to get back out there, because I feel like the King of Cups energy. There's a lot of people who have grown and evolved emotionally, and they're ready to find the ebb and flow of day-to-day family life. So we have Judgment in the center for Jasmine, and we have in the thoughts position the Eight of Coins. Are you trying to make a decision regarding someone who has Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn? Or have you been trying to make a decision? Have you been trying to figure out anything whereby there was some form of ending with the short-term card? Because Spirit is helping you to recognize that you are a warrior. You have the strength of the number 2 to follow your intuition and to wait so that you can receive confirmation and clarification from Spirit regarding this masculine holding a heart. Now, if you're not making a choice about a masculine holding a heart, this could very well be someone showing up. But we got you up in your head with the hunger card. Are you receiving what it is you hunger for? Because Spirit's saying we're helping you to express your beautiful self, what you want with those nurturing energies, Jasmine, and to enjoy playful connections if you've been indecisive. Now we do have lust here, deception there, and judgment in the center, trying to research a situation, trying to decipher maybe some form of ending or why something happened that ended. But Spirit's saying, sit in wonder and awe of your life now. Right? It's a wonderful thing to be in a state of wonder, as you are going to become more and more of an audience to your life, and you're going to see that things are getting better and better if you follow Spirit's advice and you get out there and have conversations again with others. Some form of spontaneous conversation may take place if it hasn't already. And look at in the relationship sector, Spirit's giving you the strength card. Leo type energy, the strength to decipher. Maybe an old path, air type energy, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini was painful. And now Spirit's saying with the beautiful Ten of Swords, all of that is falling away in the relationship sector. Why? Now there could be Ice King energy of a boss, an entrepreneur, air energy, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or this is you. Not giving in to confusion or delusion, but instead deciphering a brand new life in the relationship sector. So we have someone communicating with you seductively. If they haven't already, this message is on its way. Or there's going to be a conversation from the second to the third week from now where you're going to want to go into the direction of someone, or someone comes into the direction of you. So here you are being your authentic self, right? Allowing others to come towards you. We have a lighter man, we have a darker man, and then we have you assessing the situation. Assessing obstacles and challenges. Are you still feeling attached with the attachment card to what was? Look at, because the assessment card is looking over at the self and is saying, I'm going to release myself from any and all attachments that have served their purpose. I now have the strength to travel into the direction of new or additional conversations, because I know that I'm ready to create a new life in the relationship sector. Now, in the creative aspects position, you have the beautiful Queen of Spears or Wands energy. So your passionate energy is going to continue to grow and develop over the next 3 weeks. Whatever you're doing in the area of creativity, finance, career, that is you're going to receive some form of support for that, kind words, messages, and so on. There may be you feeling very passionate about this gentleman energy, but it's being served up with a mountain representing some form of obstacles and challenges. I think there's fear of this heartbreak energy. I think by the third week from now, there could be indecision for you, just like the collective, between one or two, maybe gifts coming from two different people, kind words, messages, and so on. But the High Priestess of Spirit is helping you, Jasmine, to really just let your authentic self shine. Again, release any fears that hold you back, maybe things that remind you of the past. Know that you have the ability to create boundaries when it comes to this heartbroken energy, right? I've been there, done that, and now I can make higher, better decisions. I'm going to allow people to come towards me and try to seduce me, but I'm not going to fall into disillusion because I'm ready for a new life. Now, in the actions position, the very common Ace of Swords energy. This is Spirit saying your actions as you evolve and grow into the next phase of your life. As you heal from what was and take those lessons forward, you will start to acknowledge that you have the ability now to create a successful journey before yourself because of this change. They're talking about a change. Yes. And they're going back into the change, the evolution, the love of the self, learning from the past, and then a shift in perception. So we have the High Priestess of Water coming in, Jasmine, to help you to heal and acknowledge the truth of who can come into your journey with you and build a beautiful foundation with the Lord card here. And or who is a connection that's forbidden. So I do feel like by the fourth week from now, you're going to find yourself choosing between two. If you get out there and you have conversations, Spirit will help you with the Judgment card to research these conversations in a passionate, exciting, and playful way, but to walk in your authenticity and to maintain your boundaries, because that's what's going to make you very beautiful. At some point, there is going to be one path that is blocked in order to protect you with the forbidden energy. So you may be taking action to get to the truth of a situation so that you can cut away from one connection and instead go into the direction of the other. So I see going from a light-haired or maybe older person into the direction of maybe a younger person or someone who has darker hair or skin. That you will be aware of by the third going into the fourth week from now, if you don't already. So in the emotional aspects position, we have the major arcana, the Fool, right next to the major arcana, the Judgment card, and the researching of a situation or person. So we have, should I or should I not go into this new direction? Normally Spirit's saying, yeah, go ahead. But in this case, he's looking a little bit nervous. And I think that's why Spirit's saying, even by the 5th week from now with the 5 of Wands energies, if you're conflicted about what action steps to take, enjoy this in-between moment. With the fork in the road energy, Spirit's helping you to hammer out what was, to recognize any energies of self-sabotage, and to instead repair your heart. By only coming into union, marriage, soul connections, devoted situations, when you know that you know. Okay, because it's like your beauty and your love of self is growing as a result of these conversations, maybe passionate conversations. But you're going to have the ability to decipher the thief energy, someone who may just come and go for the energy of the passion, which we see on the bottom of the deck over here. And we'll get to that in a moment. But it's time to learn from toxic stories and to go into the direction of a new opportunity. Spirit's trying to bring you a connection with this yin yang energy that just feels right. They're confirming for you that there will be some form of twin flame connection that feels effortless. So give yourself some time to, like they talked about over here, in the thoughts position. Come to a realization. Can't find the realization card right now. As you sit in wonder and awe. For Spirit's saying, we're listening to your prayers and we're helping you to make a wish come true when it comes to what you're hoping for. But again, like we talked about last week with the obstacles card, you need to get out of your own way. You're blocking the wishes from coming in. If you are sitting in this energy of, well, I'm hopeful, but I'm anxious, or I'm fearful of commitment in general. So Spirit's saying, we are telling you, Jasmine, get out and connect, because someone's going to show they're interested at some point by the 2nd or 3rd week from now. Could be the next few days. You'll be awaiting more information, wanting to talk some more here because of this joyfulness energy that will be coming to mind. So have the courage to open yourself up to 1 or 2 different offers, opportunities, communications, diagonal to the relationship sector where there are 2 by the 2nd or 3rd week from now. Spirit saying, trust in the magic of what's manifesting, for we're helping you to climb up into, Jasmine, this beautiful new path. A wish come true. So there's going to be seduction, temptation, and on the other hand, there is going to be maybe an opportunity to create a new life. But enjoy the attention is what I'm hearing, and trust that Spirit's going to help you to make the highest, best decision with the Judgment and the Fool card as to which connection you should manifest when it comes to your emotions. Now, day to day, we have the Ace of Cups energy. So this is another gift from the universe. I've been seeing the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups, getting to the truth of love. Is this a new love? Is this my life partner? Or Spirit saying, don't be a wallflower. Day to day, now is the time to come out of withholding and search this Ace of Cups that Spirit's trying to bring you. For you are the queen of your journey now. And the more strong you are with your boundaries, which we see twice for you in the collective in the emotional aspects position, Spirit's saying we want to try to guide you. Look at this. Towards this happy family energy. I forgot these 2 were in here. You could be connecting with someone where maybe you have 1 and they have 2, or there's 2 different families that you're thinking about, or you're going to eventually be wishing for. So, yep. And here we have children, total of 3. Did I say 1 and 2? That could be. But it's definitely a time to get out there and party. Even though in the past you may have been deeply hurt, it's time to set and meet goals with that Queen of Wands energy and just get very passionate about connecting with others, having fun, even being happy in that single powerful energy, living in the moment day to day, and having hope. Hope and trust that Spirit's saying you have healed and you have grown into the young woman energy who is ready for this family energy. So you may be thinking about that. trying to decide between two. If not by the third week from now, by the next 2 to 3 months, right? It's up to you to follow Spirit's advice and sit in awe and wonder of the doorway Spirit's trying to open for you. Look at as you research different connections, communications, conversations. It's in the inner strengths position where eventually Spirit sends in a new opportunity and opens a new doorway for you because you had hope, because you got back out there, because you weren't a wallflower, but instead you searched for that which has potential. Passionate conversations will open new doorways, maybe one, two, or three by the next 4 to 6 weeks, if it hasn't already. You will recognize that you have the power of this. Jasmine, the ability to be the dating queen and to connect with the courting man, someone who may be in uniform, a professional male, but there is like the strength here to either walk away or stay. Spirit's giving you the strength to hang in there, to decipher, is this a fulfilling connection or not? Okay, Ice King is your partner and the dark male. Okay, so yeah, it's a time to create fulfillment and to go away from, maybe indecision, come into a realization of maybe something you've been overthinking. Get out, connect, create, enjoy what you're creating day to day, because with the Fool and the Star, Spirit's helping you to make a decision about a wish and to manifest that with you. So that passion, that attraction, that is going to grow. And the Ace of Cups then, in your case, would be a renewed love, which I've been recognizing in a lot of relationships is, spontaneous offers and opportunities are coming, but they're really not spontaneous. It's something that you've worked for. And so eventually there's going to be an unexpected offer or opportunity where you start to get pretty darn excited, and that where your actions have led you towards some form of potential. So write down what it is that's keeping you feeling as though you're stuck in that fork in the road, and what it is you want to give birth to next. New opportunities, balance, connections, offers. And then we see business opportunity as well. So I don't know if you've been focusing on business, but if so, your actions are indeed with the Ace of Swords to me, sometimes representing business or organization, is going to help you to go into a path of success. So there could be for you a twin flame connection that feels effortless in a new phase or direction here, where you can release the past, because we have that king in the relationship sector, the king, Ice King, which could represent business, something that has served its purpose or no longer serves you in the area of business. And if that's the case, then Spirit's saying, remember, it's time to create a new life in connection to others to make new wishes come true. What seeds are you planting day to day? This is also kind of the energy of how can you make a wish come true for the family, and all you guys plant these ideas and projects and thoughts together so you can co-create a new path together, right? So, have you been thinking about making a change with the Two of Wands in the area of business or home? Because we have the home card in the subconscious position for the collective and in the actions position. Regardless, it's a time of change. So I think you were the one that Spirit was having me check this deck for and to read this message to. So we have the change card. Jasmine, it is time to prepare and plan ahead. Accept change. Life, like the seasons, is about to change. Take advantage of this changing energy and plan ahead. This is in your actions position. One of the great truths in life is that change is always constant. It is unavoidable, and we can resist all we want, but nothing truly stays the same. And it is better than to prepare and even direct change by setting intentions and building upon our own personal power from the inside out. So it is a time of change. In fact, this says all these signs, All the signs are changing because it's spring. It's all about to wake up, warm up, and great things happen. This is a great energy to be channeled in such a time and to be focused towards riding this change with joy and ease. So you have the Fool. What is it you want to create at this time? For Spirit will help you to manifest that slowly but surely. As you practice new things, as you set these plans in motion, you will come out of this fork in the road. It is a process of realization right now. What is it that I want to create? Where is it that Spirit maybe wants me to help or learn? Whoops, conversations. So it's a great time to research, learn, practice something, because eventually, if you trust that Spirit's giving you the strength to connect and share your gifts and talents and skills with others, there could very well be, by the third month from now, a blossoming of abundance and new doorways opening up for you. Doing something from within the home, at home, having to do with home or family. Remain poised and trust that now is a time of change, victory, and success. It's time to evolve and grow to the next phase. All right, so I'm going to close for Jasmine. Definitely a triangle. Same collective energy. Keep on keeping on. Renewed love. Good. Thank you for confirming that. Beautiful. So this is choices. This is you going, well, what choices are we going to make? What are we going to create next? And Spirit's saying, have a conversation right in the center of the reading. And then above that, we have, what is it that nourishes you? Live in the moment. This is a great time to create with family. And whatever we start this year, especially if it's learning something, researching, practicing, starting something, it's time for that next phase. And there's this whole process of planting seeds, connecting with others, and trusting that eventually there are going to be partnerships and alliances that we will co-create with, whereby a new life is born. But many need to free yourself from the blocks of anxiety, because that's going to mess up your thoughts. It's not going to help you to come out of that fork in the road. For others, a karmic new opportunity is coming because of a toxic story that was difficult. There's like this positive payback and success now, and just completely renewed love. Okay, so Jasmine, your overall message for the next month from Spirit is the guardian of thought. So you may be called upon to be a spokesperson for a cause that is close to your heart. This could also have to do with just marketing a product, always wanting to learn about or do something, and then getting out and sharing that with others. For your angels are going to give you the perfect words at this time, and you will do brilliantly in regards to whatever you choose. So you may be asked to be a mentor. Maybe you're going to find one yourself. This is a situation where someone who's professional and with a positive attitude and fresh ideas may start to become a little bit unavailable, or this could be you. So remember that as you're creating and giving birth to new ideas, to make sure you nourish those around you as well. So look at, because we have organization right behind that. This is the perfect energy of business, success, creative ideas, and projects. You're going to find out over the next month that your plans are working out and they're on target, and that everything is starting to flow smoothly. You just need to continue to trust that you have the strength to add organization, discipline to the seeds you are planting day to day, to your methods. For the key to success is to also be gently guided by logic. So if someone can be a mentor to you, or you can be a mentor to others, or you've thought about that, Spirit's saying eventually you're going to feel strong enough to celebrate this idea. Something could come to mind here and offer an opportunity, could show up. That is a twin flame that's leading you into the direction of a karmic opportunity where you can be celebrating with others. So this is a wonderful time in your life, Jasmine. Difficulties are going to fall away like many of the collective. And the light at the end of the tunnel is a star you can wish upon. And we have the star card for you. in the inner subconscious position with the joyfulness card. You're magically creating joy and a reason to celebrate. The timing is right now to make long-term plans. Maybe you've been thinking about planning a trip. Now would be a perfect time for that. It's going to bring you to a joyful future with the joyful card in that deck. So have faith that everything now is going to turn out beautifully. Feel those emotions. Allow yourself to nurture others, but most importantly, nurture yourself first. All right. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up the Game of Thrones cards. Researching new opportunities. Renewed path in love and wishes of joyfulness coming true. Talking to others, opening up new pathways, finding the courage to overcome obstacles when it comes to a brand new karmic path. Acknowledging the truth. Some doorways don't open because they aren't meant to along the way, but eventually, if you'll remain poised over the next 4 to 6 weeks, some form of doorway to value and money will open up for you. Some form of effortless connection will feel right. So setting and meeting goals day to day in a passionate and exciting way is what's going to bring you greater strength as you plant seeds, goals, and intentions, and maybe yourself become like the Ice King, your own boss. Someone may come towards you with an offer that you could be assessing that is a new beginning when it comes to a new life, a new opportunity. So keep on keeping on, researching what it is that nourishes you day to day, and trust that spirit is going to help you to do as Jesus would do, right? With the judgment card. It's time for new, exciting plans for the long term, creative ideas, new chapters. What are you passionate about? Take an oath to put that time and effort in day to day. You're very welcome. All right. So if no one else would like a 1-month reading for a minimum of a $10 donation, I will continue. We're in the thoughts position only of the circle spread. Thank you guys for all of your donations and for allowing for me to do your reading. I'm just going to quick put my hair up because I'm starting to sweat. Don't ask my age, but that's the age I'm at. All right. In the thoughts position, Spirit is telling the collective, especially over the next couple weeks, to really just sit in wonder and awe of how your life is unfolding. For Spirit is giving the collective the strength to slowly but surely come to the realization, in some cases, as to whether a connection or opportunity is only short term. So you have the next couple weeks to really allow yourself to come to a revelation. Trust in yourself that you are strong of mind with the warrior energies in the thoughts position, and you can decipher clearly what to do with this man holding a heart. There are some who are hungering this playful communication over the next couple weeks, especially, and I know who this is, at least one, the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or this is just, I am feeling stable and secure and content and joyful and loving and caring, but I need to free myself from worries and concerns about lust. So there's a temptation for some showing up here if it hasn't already, and Spirit saying, remember, you went through the journey of self-sabotage, and now you can come to a realization slowly but surely and even playfully as to whether or not something should end. For some, there is a lustful connection that ended in the past that was short term, or be careful because something could turn into a short term. What does the card say? Quick fling. But because it's in the thoughts position with the sword and rose card that says continue to with determination to wait for clarity and revelations, for you will have the strength of the death card to bring a spontaneous situation to an end. Now, in the relationship sector, this is where it got interesting, like we talked about before. There could be an older, light skinned, or just a light skinned and hair person, and also a darker hair and skinned person. And with the Ice King, boss, entrepreneur, sometimes detached, there could be air energy, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. For confirmation, in some cases, Spirit saying, come out of disillusion, right? Of all the worries and fears and concerns and heartache of the past, because Spirit is helping the collective right now in the relationship sector to remain flexible as you decipher, should I or should I co-create with this person or another? So this is bringing us into around mid-April of 2023. In some cases, there will be some form of conversation, if there isn't already, with the messenger card, someone journeying into the direction of a message, or a second person coming in, which of course puts someone here in this energy of assessment. I'm assessing one person, circumstance, situation, direction, or the other, one person or group of people or another. I need to free myself from an attachment and decipher as I assess, do I want to co-create with this communication, this action, this desire, so I can build a new life? Somebody's going to be indecisive about two. I think this will be by mid-April of 2023, but Spirit is again saying, be your unique self. Trust that you have the ability to decipher the truth if this is a connection involving lust, or to determine and eventually come to the realization of what you should do. Is this a new life? Is this not? Because this is what's going to kind of make things cloudy for some. So if you haven't received the seductive energy as of late, it could be showing up, or like there's going to be great passion again, like we talked about with Jasmine, back in the relationship again. Excitement, temptation. Why? Because Spirit's really been nudging, and this doorway won't stay open forever. For the collective in the creative aspects position with the gift card, to continue to create with your gifts, your talents, and your skills at this time, because we have a blossoming of abundance coming in, some form of gift from the universe. And again, they keep saying we're sending in the High Priestess of Spirit to help you to remain authentic to your gifts, your talents, your skills. In other cases, we do have some form of gentleman. So I think some are here needing to kind of take a time out and reflect on, is this a gentleman or not? But they are saying, Spirit saying, regardless, we have heartbroken in the mountain. So there is energy of feeling hurt, feeling lost, grieving, despair, or breakups. And Spirit saying that's what this mountain is. It's the obstacles that are blocking the blessings of something wonderful, the blossoming and the nurturing journey. So it's important to obtain further wisdom if you are running into obstacles and challenges regarding one or two people or directions here. So again, they're saying over the next month, release any fears that are holding you back, maybe fears of heartache, loss, breakup, and so on. For there may be one or two that someone's choosing between here. So again, we have older, lighter hair, maybe earth type, air sign energy, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. In some cases, that path is ended. And now there is a dark hair, dark skinned person coming in. And I was saying earlier that I noticed she had her finger up to her chin, almost like she was asking for a kiss from the dark hair, dark skinned person. So again, there's assessing, should I journey into the direction of this conversation or not, continuing throughout the next few weeks. If it hasn't happened yet, we have this gentleman coming in. It may take until the 3rd week from now. This could be you or them, but this is someone who is releasing the fears, the worries, and the concerns of being in a partnership, of able to trust someone else. In the actions position right off the bat, they want to talk about the High Priestess of Water, who has really been hanging in there and is going to, over the next month, to help whoever's holding on to anything that ended to heal. So pray to Spirit for that healing, because Spirit's saying with the camera, the love and the butterfly cards together. It is a time of evolution. It's a time to learn from the past. It is a time to make new memories, to evolve, to grow, and to release the past and step into a higher, better experience in our journey. So there's this manifestation of a foundation. Who or what makes me feel as though I am in a stable and secure situation, right? Thinking about home and family. I'm not bringing someone in who isn't going to be the right person for my home and family. Then we have the forbidden card. For some, because right above that we have the thief. There could be someone who comes and goes very quickly, directly across from the lust card with the deception card in the middle. This is someone who comes and goes rather quickly and then steals your peace of mind. So Spirit's saying, remember what you learned from that type of energy and trust that there will be one doorway that's blocked in order to protect the collective from taking action to go in that direction. It is how the universe is protecting someone here. Remain poised and instead focus on money, stability, and security. I just see it's a time for change. It's a time to create a new doorway to value money and stability, right? To continue to make sure that you don't need someone else to survive, if that was some of you, because what's coming your way is your twin flame. Okay, your actions of having conversations with others and slowly coming to a realization without becoming too attached to a person, place, situation. There will be a spiritually aligned connection that feels effortless. There will be the strength of the foe card to try to decipher through some form of communication which one will bring me towards energies of despair, or how can I communicate to avoid despair? Because I'm now starting to recognize some form of effortless connection. I have grown and evolved beyond this thief here. And so as a result, for those who are feeling very grounded in their decision-making process over the next month, especially in relationships, now we're seeing wedding rings. Now, I forgot that is directly below the ring card in the subconscious position. So marriage, commitment, partnership, that is coming to those who are now feeling grounded. They know what action steps to take. And when they're conflicted, they wait and they observe. Does this nourish me or not? I know that Spirit is helping to open up a very beautiful and karmic opportunity for me as a result of a very toxic situation in the past. So I'm going to enjoy emotionally, in the emotional aspects position, sitting at this fork in the road and just trusting that if someone loves me, they will make me feel beautiful. I will feel beautiful. This will feel, with the yin yang energy, extremely balanced. It will feel karmic. So we have karma and this karma, a karmic twin flame. Now, in some cases, this is the right partnership or alliance in the area of business. For others, this is a need and a call from Spirit to remain honest with yourself if someone is not, is only there for a good time, right? To come with lust and leave with the energy of deception. So we have boundaries here twice in the emotional aspects position, being honest with oneself, focusing on one's profession, recognizing that you're very beautiful and that there you have the strength to decipher and the balance a commitment, partnership, or contract. That in the meantime, as you wait for a ring, a commitment, partnership down the line here, you can again sit in this fork in the road and rebuild from some form of sabotage. Keep working on it. Keep on keeping on. Revelations will come. You are protected. And eventually somebody is going to honor you. So anxiety, again, they're saying have hope where there is anxiety, because the obstacles are blocks that are preventing a co-creation with someone here. Some aren't even getting out there. And that's why Spirit's saying trust in the magic of what they're telling the collective right now, especially throughout the next few weeks. It is a time to get out and talk more, to connect via text, calls, emails, however it may apply, and to trust that you'll see evidence that someone is interested. But again, lay down the blocks of anxiety and worry, because Spirit's trying to bring in joyfulness and commitment. Spirit's trying to help the collective climb above where they've been and step into a brand new path where there is greater courage, where there are new directions or opportunities. So day to day, we have the World, which we saw a few times, I think, to date. And so Spirit's saying we are helping the collective to get back out there with the date card, to connect and have conversations, because an unexpected, spontaneous conversation could come your way. You'll have the strength to observe and sit in wonder and awe, to ground yourself and wait until clarity arrives. For you are the king or queen of your journey now. You have grown and you have evolved to a higher, more spiritual level of consciousness. And many of the collective now know exactly what it is that nourishes you. So Spirit's saying, as you put effort into a nourishing connection, or a connection that feels nourishing to you, there will, with that beautiful number 7, be triumph. Some are hopeful and they're just being guided to get out with the partying card. Have fun with family and friends. Have fun in general. Find joy and happiness in that single powerful strength that you have, and live in the moment. Yes, because a time of healing is over. A time of aloneness, withholding, healing. And now it's a time, look at this, with a happy family card and the family card and the children card. This is what's growing and developing in some cases for some people, the realization of, I want to be this stepmother, this mother, this father, whoever. Because I have healed, I can get out and I can enjoy the moment and decipher what it is or who it is that nourishes me. For I trust in my prayers that Spirit is listening, with the wishing well card, helping me to make the right decision. So over the next month and a half, there could be some very tempting, hooking up, dating, attractive, passionate, lustful, deceptive energy going all over the place. And again, Spirit's saying we're going to help you to recognize the wrong path in comparison to the right path or person. So we have this stuff developing. We've got this really fun dating queen type energy and a courting man. Some of the feminines, you are going into the direction of abundant opportunities related to work, or you're traveling and you're really like recognizing as you set a date here that you are meeting up with someone who is like this twin flame. Uniformed person, professional male. An indecision here, right? Who or what is it that fulfills me? So Spirit's offering this card in the inner strengths position to decipher And, does this communication, this passionate communication, or offer opportunity in the area of home or business have potential? I think a lot of situations involve a person, but regardless, this is power. I have the power to decipher a twin flame. I have the power to walk away if I need to. As one doorway opens with number 27 in relation to another, as I await a doorway opening, so too, 2 plus 9, will I be bringing an end to overthinking. So this is a whole process of I'm going to not overthink it. I'm going to write it out. I'm going to observe. I'm going to enjoy the seduction, the passion, the lust in some cases, but I know exactly where my boundaries lie. What is it I hunger? What is it that nourishes me and my family and my children? Who's the gentleman? Spirit's giving the collective the strength of the coffee cup energy over the next 4 to 6 weeks to meet up, to talk, to savor the moment. There's going to be a feeling of elevation. There's going to be the building of new commitments, partnerships, friendships, and so on. So it is indeed a time to create change, to trust in, and that Spirit's giving you the courage to go into a new path. In some cases, this is a financial direction where there are commitments, partnerships, contracts that are blessed. You're just kind of sitting in the fork in the road emotionally, waiting for the path to unfold. And keep enjoying that. Keep putting yourself out there. Keep expressing your talents and skills. In other cases, there is the planting of seeds when it comes to a seductive connection, whether they have showed up or not. There's a lot of movement and a lot of people going on. So this is expressing your truth when it comes to your boundaries, but also trying to walk that fine line of playfulness. So we have stability and security and the clover energy. So there are wishes coming true in the area of abundance and money. There are wishes coming true when it comes to soul mates, twin flames, karmic twin flames, like we talked about, are coming in here. And the karma card was being confirmed with the wedding ring energy, soul unions, marriage, commitments, partnerships, everlasting love, maybe traveling into the direction of connecting with family and friends with that 2 of Pentacles, and then, wands, and then having the strength to decipher some form of seduction, attraction, teasing, hooking up, dating. Oh my goodness. The co-creating and remaining flexible, because some may find themselves trying to decide between 2 by the 3rd week from now. Of course, these are single people who have 2 different offers or opportunities. All right, so free yourself from the delays, the blocks, the withholding. Now's the time to get ready for change and to welcome change with joy and with ease. All right, so if no one else would like a 1-month reading, I'll go ahead and close for us with the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Again, overall message for the collective regarding the next beautiful month of April of 2023. 4 of emotion. Is this a true offer of love in some cases? A happy change. We got the number 10. Old paths are ending, and now Spirit's helping the collective to manifest some form of happy change. Unexpected communication, coming to realizations of new opportunities. However that may apply to you, that should be coming to mind very soon if it hasn't already. The card says your angels have heard your prayers, like we talked about with the wishing well energy in the day-to-day aspects position. And now the angels have banded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. We saw the joyful card here, and we saw it again somewhere in the reading. Spirit's bringing in joy to those who have been through it. Thank goodness. So events are going to begin to move forward that are very magical financial offers, career paths, partnerships, alliances, and or seductive potential. Things are going to move forward, and now great progress will be available because people have grown and evolved spiritually. You may need to make some rapid decisions. due to the suddenness of activity. And we've been seeing that Eight of Wands, and we have the spontaneity card right in the center of the reading. So it could be like today or tomorrow after you hear these messages, that sudden activity feels like it requires action. The Spirit's just saying, be confident and trust in the guidance that you are receiving from Spirit. It's a time to follow your heart and to actually feel the fullness of those emotions, like we saw with the playful energy in the thoughts position of the circle spread. Some may feel so nurtured to give, care, provide for others that you forget to care about yourself. And that's why they're talking about the boundary cards in from two different decks in the emotional aspects position. Flashes of intuition are coming via Spirit, of course, over the next month to bring in incredible insights. Some are going to meet another who's actually very kind, tender-hearted, loving, and trustworthy. Fair decisions. Watch for seduction. Take a time out and evaluate. And I think that's all we got. Passion. Look at this on the bottom of the Love Oracle Tech by Amira. We have these two cards. Passion and control. Okay. Chemistry and passionate feelings. If they haven't shown up already and you're single, again, get out there and have those conversations. There will be a spontaneous conversation that's going to show up. And Spirit's saying with the control card, this will involve the releasing of the past, the releasing of getting too attached to a person situation too quickly. It's about taking back your power. And in some cases, it says kinky in the bedroom. So if that's you and this is a new love, wow. Yeah. A new person or an unknown person, right? They've either shown up already or they will, like we've been talking about. And look we talked about a fair male and a dark male in 3 different positions. In the relationship sector, in the creative aspects position, which one do I choose? In some cases, there is a new love, fun times, and eventually some indecision here about a union. Marriage, commitment, partnership. I see a mature man and a mature woman coming together in an emotionally mature way. If you've been in this relationship for a period of time, this is indeed your true love. If you have that question, this is pure love. For others, this youthful energy is going to show back up because of those gifts like we talked about here in the creative aspects position. Gifts of abundance and or gifts like teddy bears, flowers, and so on, like we talked about earlier. That could be what these gifts represent. Surprises, presents, openings. Now I'm seeing an opening in the area of career, doing something, traveling, maybe at a long distance, like we talked about earlier in the area of career. Remaining open to some form of great connection. Someone's going to be connecting with a soulmate, but you've recognized that you are shining because you have learned and expanded. Some are going to meet their gem. They're going to know that this is a twin flame because it's effortless, like we talked about. And then there's going to be a realization with those 2 karmic cards in the actions position and emotionally, this destiny type energy, something or someone that's meant to be. In some cases, there's going to feel like this great energy of freedom because of money, because a karmic path opens up. Here we have the path and the courage card in the subconscious position. Have courage to climb that ladder when the time comes. Some are thinking about still connecting to the past, but then there'll be gossip. I'm not even going to go there. Travel. Again, someone could meet someone while they're traveling and they'll offer some form of gift, but they're giving the collective the strength to maintain that power. There may be passionate communication here. But Spirit's saying, again, we're giving the collective the power to decide. Is this a fulfilling connection? Or do I walk away? To enjoy the connection for what it is until the clarity arrives. I could just keep going today. All right. Take an oath. They're saying to research, to observe, for some form of understanding will come, that you learned from a chaotic experience and now you want to take a risk. You know what you are passionate about. When it comes to summoning someone in, Spirit's giving you the strength to control your focus. Don't get caught up or too attached to some form of communication. Give something a little more time. All right. So I want to say a big thank you to you guys for your donations today again, and also to those who may be watching today or afterward. If you are interested in a personal reading, feel free to write me for a personal reading via my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. I offer 4 1/2-hour video readings, and they are a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, or yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video, along with the beautiful comment section. I am now offering the spring special, and that information will be listed in the box below as well. Thank you guys for attending today, for just all of your readings and your comments and your support. Take care, and God bless.